Are you looking to create an online store? Fantastic! Let's compare the two most popular e-commerce platforms, Shopify and WooCommerce. Welcome to Website Tool Tester, where we review e-commerce website builders all day, so you don't have to. The setup experience between the two is actually very different. With Shopify, you simply sign up for a free trial. Once logged in, you are already able to add your first products. It'll only take you a couple of hours to get your store set up. With WooCommerce, you definitely score bonus points if you've worked with WordPress before. To set it up, you first need to find a hosting provider, SiteGround, for example. There, you'll need to first install WordPress and then the WooCommerce plugin. It's all much more technical and complex than with Shopify. Also, in day-to-day operations, you will realize that WooCommerce needs a lot more maintenance, as you'll have to take care of updates and sometimes you may need to solve plugin conflicts. It's all doable, but Shopify is definitely a smoother ride, so this round goes to them. Shopify offers 10 free templates and more than 60 paid ones. The paid ones cost between $140 and $180. They look modern, are relatively easy to customize, and will also receive updates from time to time. Having said that, you can also modify your theme in the code using the Liquid programming language. WooCommerce.com offers a couple of themes, but the free ones are very limited, and to be frank, I wouldn't go for either of them. The paid section looks better and starts at $39. That said, I'd recommend checking out Envato, as their selection is much, much larger. It's hard to pick a clear winner. Shopify's templates are easier to manage and generally look better. WooCommerce, on the other hand, offers a larger overall selection, and it's probably easier to find a theme developer should you ever need one. Let's call it a draw. The key thing to know about Shopify is that you should definitely use Shopify Payments if it's available in your region. Because if not, Shopify will charge hefty transaction fees of up to 2%. The selection of payment providers is huge, and it's unlikely you won't find your preferred one. WooCommerce also has a massive selection of payment gateways. What you have to keep in mind here is that the more niche ones come at a one-time charge of around $79. Shopify and WooCommerce are also on par in shipping and taxes. Both of them offer pretty much everything you can ask for, like real-time shipping cost estimates and tax rates that are automatically calculated. Some of these features require paid plugins, though. No clear winner in this round. After 2 draws, I now promise you a clear winner. If your goal is to set up an international store in multiple languages, there is a significant difference between the two. Shopify requires a plugin. The most popular is Langify, which is $17.50 per month. Not exactly cheap. For WooCommerce, there is WPML, which is very established and integrates seamlessly with WordPress. You can even offer your products in multiple currencies. At $79 for the first year, it's quite affordable and renews at a yearly rate of $59. That's the equalizer. 3-3 is our new score. Security is another factor where both platforms follow very different approaches. Shopify is hosted by Shopify themselves, so you don't need to spend even a single second thinking about hosting providers. In our tests, we always had very decent uptime and speed results. There is also 2-factor authentication, and Shopify permanently monitors their systems for unauthorized access. WooCommerce is built on the popular WordPress platform. Unfortunately, their popularity stretches to hackers too. Since you, the site owner, are responsible for installing security updates, it can be fatal not to do so. Shopify wins this round. In the SEO arena, Shopify has nearly everything you'll ever need. Customizable page titles, descriptions, sitemaps, and 301 redirects. A small downside is that Shopify always adds slugs like pages, products, or news to your URLs. This isn't going to kill your SEO, but it'd be nice if they didn't force you to use this syntax. For WooCommerce, you need to install an SEO plugin like Yoast. This will give you complete flexibility over everything. It's also a bit cheaper to get your structured data set up for things like ratings and additional product information. All in all, you have more flexibility with WooCommerce, which gives them a slight push into the lead. Well, this round is a quick one. Shopify provides pretty amazing support via live chat, email, and even phone, 24/7 no less. WooCommerce also provides support. Well, kind of. You can only ask them questions if you've purchased a product, for example, a theme at woocommerce.com. If not, good luck roaming the user forums. With Shopify, you have a well-rounded support system for all your questions. With WooCommerce, you have to figure much more stuff out on your own. Shopify takes the lead again, securing itself as the clear winner of this battle. Even though Shopify won this competition, your ideal choice will still depend very much on what your goals and individual needs are. Beginners and people who want to avoid technical headaches will definitely have an easier time using Shopify. Pros who need full flexibility and want to be able to do some serious code tweaking will appreciate the freedom WooCommerce provides. International sites that are set up with different languages and currencies are best built on WooCommerce. Cash-strapped startups will appreciate the fact that a WooCommerce store can be built for very little money. But be aware that going down the DIY path can become very costly once you hire a developer. In many cases, Shopify will be the cheaper choice in the end. I hope my video has given you a clearer idea of what to expect from these two e-commerce platforms. If you'd like to delve even deeper, head over to websitetooltester.com and check out our Shopify versus WooCommerce blog post. And if you have a question about this video, please leave a comment.